Alright guys, so in this example we're going to solve, this one has possible extraneous solutions, and the way I know that it's possible to have extraneous solutions is there are double variables. So we have a y on each side of that equal sign. So we can go ahead and check to see if it's that. So when there's possible extraneous solutions, we go ahead and just jump to step 2, because sometimes we can't isolate an absolute value like this one. So we can jump to step 2 and apply the KISS process. So we're going to get 2y plus 5 equals 3y, or 2y plus 5 equals negative 3y. Okay, and then we're going to solve just like we normally do. The only difference with the extraneous is that once we get to our AND answers, we got to double check and plug them in back into the original, and I'll show you that check here in a second. All right, so let's go ahead and solve this out. So left equation. So what I like to do is I like to keep my y's positive, so I'm going to subtract 2y both sides. Those cancel, we get 5. 3y minus 2y is just y. So this one is already solved out, 5 equals y. I'm not going to box it yet because I don't know if this solution actually works when we plug it back into the original equation. Okay, let's solve the right equation. So again, I like my variables positive, so I'm going to add 3y over here to both sides. Those cancel, get 0. 2y and 3y make 5y. Let's subtract 5 both sides. Those cancel. We have 5y equals negative 5. Divide the 5 both sides. Alright, and then we get y equal to negative 1. Alright, so on the check version, we got to take this 5 and this negative 1 and plug it into the original 1. So I'm going to put my check here. And of course, I'm going to see this work, but you can put this in the calculator as well, or just do it real quick by evaluating by hand. So absolute value of 2 times 5 plus 5 in the bars equals 3 times 5. And then you just kind of go down the sequence here. So I get absolute value of 10 plus 5 equals 15. Then absolute value of 15 equals 15. Of course, absolute value of 15 is 15. So 15 equals 15. So this is true. That works. So let's check the other side. Alright, so again, in the original equation, so I'm going to absolute value of 2 times negative 1 plus 5 equals 3 times negative 1. Alright, right side is going to be a negative 3. We're going to get negative 2 plus 5 in here. And then we end up with positive 3 inside equals negative 3. And of course, right here, we know this ain't going to work. Absolute value can't equal a negative number. Well, let's go through with it. Absolute value of 3 is 3. And then, of course, this can't happen. So that's false. So this one is going to be your extraneous. I can spell it. The extraneous solution, and this will be our real solution here, or a solution that works in our absolute value equation.